It wasn't over. It was never over. There is so much more to this. And I've only recently realized that. But first, let me show you something funny. So if you try to close the game, it just says you cannot perform this action during cutscenes, which you can't see. Wait. Here. You cannot perform this action during cutscenes, which technically this is a cutscene, I guess. But anyway. Yeah. So you remember the, this folder? This was added to it. I never saw this. I thought I opened this, by the way. I just never did. So this readme, I think it's unchanged. If we go here, yeah, it's literally just new stuff. So, yeah, okay. Looks like you completed your mission in the world, and I understand. I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself OneShot for a reason. So that's interesting. So this game is called OneShot, so I assume the entity is literally just this game, and that it's not just the computers, it's not just that, it's literally the game. So that restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now, at least for me. This is the author, by the way, but you probably knew that. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish, but if you would be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you are reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it. Simple deletion will do. And again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I am sorry. The thing is, though, you're absolutely right. This author also seems to be, like, very... Like, the entity seems to be kind of pessimistic in a way, and the author seems, like, kind of insecure, but they're mostly right about stuff. So let's see what happens if I delete it while this is running. It does not do anything. Okay, let's see what happens when I reopen this. Now it's just a clover. And now let's see what happens when I reboot the game. Oh, achievement. We got the achievement return. Now I do have to admit, you're probably wondering how I got this information. Well, I want to have a look at the achievements in this game, because that's what I said on stream. I was like, hey, I'll probably never be able to get them anyway, so let's have a look at what they are. And then I saw that return was one of the achievements, and then I realized I just never looked back at that folder. I thought I did, but I just didn't. So then I realized, wait, there's much more to this game. So, well, let's reboot it now and see what happens. We can just go again. This is the title screen from the first time we booted up the game. That is weird to look at. Normally a title screen is just, I mean, it's just there, it's always the same. Now it's weird seeing a title screen again. But yeah, let's just go. Okay, it's still dedicated to them. So I'm wondering what will be different now. Hello? Thomas? Okay, Nico already knows who I am. That's interesting. Wait, why did I say that word? Thomas? Why does that sound so familiar? Okay, so they don't remember it fully. So maybe, I mean, Nico is like not a meta-level character really. The author and the entity definitely are, so maybe they will remember me much more clearly than Nico. That's kind of my theory at the moment. But yeah, let's just have a look. So the door is still locked, and we can still open this computer. Password hint, documents. Oh, is this a different, oh, it's a different password now. Okay, let me check my documents folder actually. Oh, yep, there are new files in here. We have oh, we have stuff. We have actual lore. Okay, let me. Yeah, no, it's fine. I can open this. There's nothing too private in here. But this is like a new playthrough, really. It just is. So it looks like we were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you're ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. Session? If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. S-O. That's probably something. This goes on, by the way. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high, and if that happens, then... Okay, before reading this, I'll just... So, it might run a very different course depending on your actions. So, does that mean it'll run differently either way, and my actions will like boost it, or will it just... Will my actions be just have the same effect as always, that they produce different consequences? That's... I don't know. So, haha, look at me, asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I'm afraid too. So, yeah, a happy resolution, I mean, I don't even know what we're really looking for right now. Maybe that is a happy resolution, who knows. Also, S-O-L-S-T-I. If you enjoyed the world as is, if you're satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. Okay, so I can try to forget about this, but the thing is, while I was satisfied with how this game ended, like, I was satisfied with the ending, if there is more, I do want to see it. I do want to, like, especially if there is, like, the option of, like, this true ending where both are possible. I don't know how that would be possible. It probably just isn't, but if that option is there, I should go for it. Also, I just want to get the achievements now, I think. And this is something that I have looked up, of course, because I looked up the return achievement. I looked up the achievements and then I saw the return achievement. So I also know how to get the other achievements now. But, I mean, is there more than that? Or is that it? Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so carry the session as you normally would. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. Oh no, wait, yeah, no. Yeah, wait. The author, his children. Is that like a metaphor for everyone? Or is that literally just his children? Or their children, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. They all deserve their good ending. So, does that mean I need to switch endings so they have their good ending too? Or do I have to get this true ending where it all happens at the same time? Because I can choose one or the other, but I can't have both. That's the thing with this game. Anyway, thank you for listening. Goodbye. Now, I already know what this says. I don't have to check. It says Solstice. And that's because actually in the Steam page, you have a very similar code where you have italic and bold letters. And if you just add those up, you have Solstice. Solstice is like 21 June, 22 December, where the days are either really long or really short, and then they start to lengthen or shorten afterward. So that's it. So we have summer solstice, winter solstice. That's a word I didn't know before, but now I do because of this game. Anyway, what's the password now? Oh, it's solstice. I'm an idiot. I literally just told you that it was that. Now, the thing is... Oops. I wonder... if I don't input this password, can I just play the game again as normal? I think I just can. I think this will actually put me on a different route in the game. Yeah, I'll keep the display capture for a bit. Maybe something happens here. This is the computer, by the way. This is where we first meet the entity, so... access granted. Okay. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of this world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. So far, it's just the same. This place was never worth saving. Do we still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. This is all the same. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, please say... now, normally what happens is you only have one shot. That's what normally comes up. No, this... oh, okay, this is interesting. No, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Thomas? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Yeah, sorry, we kind of just deleted the fact that you didn't exist. That sounds really weird. We deleted the save data, which made you exist again. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Thomas? That sounds so familiar. Okay, Nico is probably going to take a bit to remember who I am. Probably not going to be immediate. Pair of luminous yellow eyes, that's still the same. Okay, I'll switch to this view for now. I think for now we've dealt with the meta level elements, so we can just keep going. Soft light trickles through the window. Hello? Anyone? Also, I was saying, like, if you don't input solstice, you're just going to play the game as normal, but then I realized the remote that you normally use to input the code isn't there. Like, you have to input solstice. The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. Bottle of alcohol, Nico takes it. Sink won't turn on. Wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. How did this puzzle work again? I kind of forgot. I know we can go down here. Oh no, wait. You have to get the key first. Or you have to get in there first. How did you do that again? Wasn't this, right? Or was it? No. Wait, we still have the strange journal. Why do we still have this? Huh. That's strange, to say the least. Oh, wait, bottle of alcohol? No. You need to line it first and then put just a table. ML forgets how to do the tutorial. Yippee. But I could have sworn there was like... There's nothing? No? Refrigerator is empty. Sink won't turn on. Am I seriously going to have to look up how I did this again? That would be hilarious, to be honest. tab won't run. A withered plant sits here stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. I do not remember that. Wasn't the branch somewhere else? I have the feeling... Okay, I have the feeling that branch came from somewhere else last time, but maybe it was just that. Okay, Nico, you'll be fine. Good job. Something glimmers. Metallic object. And that's the key. Yep, okay, now I remember. Okay. Before I go down here, let me just check that this is still running. Okay. I'm just gonna frequently check this because I don't want to lose any of this recording that I have here. Okay. Alright, Nico. Will you remember now that you've gotten the light bulb? I will also, after this, I'll actually check the my documents folder again. I'll just do that occasionally, just to see if anything changes. Wait, we have to do this. There we go. Those sounds, were those sounds always there? I'm not sure. Okay, all these computer terminals. Huh. I mean, that was also the case last time, I think, but I never really paid much attention to that. Yeah, we have the tower, which, well, we now know it doesn't really resemble a tower all that much if you actually go inside. Let's see if anything has changed in the documents folder. So far, not really. Yeah, no. Let me open the Clover file. Doesn't do anything. Okay, readme.txt is still the same. Okay. I'll just do that occasionally. Yeah. I'll probably cut some of this out. Or maybe speed it up. I don't know. Like in the edit, and then when I upload it to the second channel. Okay, we have that. Yeah, we're gonna take that. I am not going to sleep in the bed. Or no, wait, I will, but instead I'm not going to close the game to actually save my progress, because that is actually also an achievement. And I realized that like immediately after basically screwing it up, that was an achievement, because then I saw there was an achievement, OneShot back to its roots, and Antkeeper told me about how the original game you could only save in the buds. So yeah, well, let's try doing that. I mean, it should be feasible now. Okay, here we have a Protobot. Ah, that light bulb, you are here. Oh wait, sorry, accent. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Alright, allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar, dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. Spin. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Oh well, can you tell me about... Oh, that's you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. When I woke up in the house, for some reason I called out a name, Thomas. I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. Oh no. So how did you know? It just makes sense. It made sense, I guess. Ah, have you already contacted Thomas then? Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Nico does remember, but like he'll partly. Hey Thomas, God, don't call me God. This is going to sound weird, but have we met before? I think if you say no, then Nico will just forget about this and we can just play the game as normal and nothing changes. This might be the point where things change. But I'm going to say yes. Ah, but I don't know who you are though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. But I'm just being silly, aren't I? You are being a silly little goober. Sorry. But it's nice to meet you. My name is Nico. I just contacted him, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask him for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. He taught me about... Okay, let's see if there's anything different. But I won't narrate all of these lines anymore. Yeah... Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. If the sun... This is an interesting one. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. I think I said something about that at the very start of the Let's Play. I mean, I already knew that that was an option because I was spoiled on the ending. Or the first ending, I should say. But it's interesting that the game immediately says that at the start. But you just never think about it. You're like, okay, well, I'll never do that. Oh. Can you tell me about... Come home. Don't mean to be rude. Not sure about this. Yeah, okay, this is all the same again. Yes, so he tells us the mission is to save the world, and the entity tells us the mission is to save Nico. I'll just reiterate that. The game already says that from the start. Those two missions. The game never says that those two missions cannot align with each other. They just say, here you have these two missions, and they sound very similar, but they aren't. Yes. Okay. That's it. I think that's all I have to ask. Excellent, I wish you luck. Cool. Right, let's speedrun this next part. This was, I think, a crowbar you had to use. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah. I think we're fine. Let's check if the computer is on. Won't turn on? Okay. I will check every computer. I think there might be differences with the computers. But like, especially like these nodes, it'll probably just be the same. I mean here. Yes, okay. Cool. Yes, this was that machine. Oh, here we needed to put the lens thing, battery, something. And then we need that's used to power the robots in this area. That I remember that. Let's go here. Oh, and actually here we have our first achievement. I found this one really funny when I read it. First have to find the place for this. Well, there's not much here, so you probably already know what we're going to do. Thomas, I'm not going to put the sun here. Yep, that was and the funniest thing is that's not even the only place you can get that achievement from. Any way in which you try to break the sun early on in the game does not work, and it will give you that achievement. I found that really funny when I read it, and the dialogue here was even better. Nico was just like, nah, man. And like in a few hours you'll say, okay, maybe yes, man. Also, yeah, speaking of the decision, I'll talk about that at the end. I won't mention that right now, but there is... I know what I will do. Yep, okay. That's the same. So, I know what I'll do. And I'll explain my reasoning when we get there. And this time, it's not like I have a gut feeling and it's like, oh, it's challenged by the game. It will not be challenged unless something extraordinary happens or something, but I don't think it will. Hey, can we do this already? Metal save? Let me just check my documents folder and just do this already. This will not end well. Okay. 241463. 241463. That wasn't it. Ah, wait, it's not. Huh. That's interesting. So the code is different now. Okay. Cool. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to just say, okay, well, you got it. I don't know how you knew that, though. I think you're not supposed to know that yet. Okay. Anyway, let's go over here some more. And there's a robot over here, but no power. Oh. Okay, head engineer. There will be some dialogue. The light bulb, yeah, okay. Messiah, taller, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it'll send you back home after you complete your mission. That's an interesting one. Maybe. It ended up not being the case. Maybe there is a way to just make it happen. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Also, I like how the first area really... Like, this area really makes you question whether you want to save the world, and the further you get in the game, like, the Glen is much more lively, and the Refuge is just even more. So, it's like... Yeah. It really... like, that's definitely deliberate, the fact that that we start in the Barrens and not the other way around. I think you want to feel like this world is not worth saving at the start, and then at the end you doubt yourself. But because you were thinking that initially, that doubt kind of persists. If you were just immediately exposed to this world in its best form, then you would probably not doubt so much. So that's an interesting thing. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay, these mines. Oh yeah, this is where we got the camera. Right. Cool. Let's see if there's anything. Nope. Okay. Ooh. What's that? That was one of those flashing images again. Are you okay? You're starting to black out. Ah, so that's what that is. So it's like blacking out and like seeing something in front of you. Okay. I still don't really know what that is. It just looked like Nico, but like it also kind of didn't. I never actually had a look at what that was. I saw something. It was like a really short dream just now. Oh, something like a robot with a yellow eye? That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you've mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream, and it was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch. Visual glitch. Interesting how you word it like that. Yeah, I mean, this is not a person, it's a robot modeled after the engineer from the Refuge, or the scientist. But still, really interesting that they call it a visual glitch, or she calls it a visual glitch, or hallucination, whatever it is that living beings have. Okay. Never mind. Does a robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... Yup. He remembered. Alright. Oh, it's glowing. That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? You always had it. It was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something Messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. We also now know that, the author of course. However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Wait, but remember how we needed 3 key items with yellow phosphor in them? That was like the dye from the Refuge, the feather from the Glen, and then I think the amber from here. Those had yellow phosphor in them, and even the amber actually had a clover symbol on it. So I think maybe it's already infused in the book, and we don't need those items anymore? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that was at the end of the game. That was the dice person, the head librarian. Yeah, that's... wow, okay. This is already getting much stranger than I thought it would at the start. Okay, so... Nico seems to know a lot more, but it's coming back in like in parts. This is interesting. I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Oh, looks like there was a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Ooh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah. That was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Let's see what you say. Maybe you should respect the journal. Oh, this is a... wait, minecart? Oh, I found this page. It looks like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Literally, because it's a track. Haha, funny. I am so funny. I also love how there's no more warning if you get close to the edge. It's just like, it's fine. What's that about? Why is there a minecart now? Maybe I need to stand in the spot where the minecart is in the photo and then it does something? That's like 1, 2, 3, like on the line, on the 4th line. I'm not on the 4th line, I mean it's here, basically. Let me just stand here and look at it. Okay, no. Anything I can combine this with? Not really. I mean, no. Actually, no, I can't. It's green, so it probably means I can't combine it with anything. Oh well. Maybe inspect it a bit closer. But I don't know what... I mean... Is there a minecart? Yeah. Maybe there is a minecart here somewhere. Or just a cart, or just anything, really. I mean, I don't know how I'll get over an open abyss. That's still... no question, but that's also actually, I did see that in the trailer for like the Switch version that I showed in the stream. So I don't know, maybe that, yeah. Oh. Okay. Do you say anything else? Do you need further? Okay, no. Alright, yeah, no, this is not a... So, we have screwdriver, Phillips head. Weighs surprisingly little. Wait, was it... What did you do with these again? I kinda just forgot. Oh wait, this was this? To pull the lens out. Dunzo, okay. Yeah, we needed the lens. I remember that now. And then, let's fast travel back, actually. What? Wow, okay. Cliffs. We are at the cliffs. Docks. We are not at the docks. There was this guy here, but I don't think... Yeah, no. Yes. Oh good, there's a robot here attached to the boat. It doesn't seem to have power. Yeah. Actually, wait, what if I said no? Ah, I should have checked. Oh well. That would have been hilarious. Like, are you there? No. Just... okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some other dialogue options. If they don't really affect the story all that much, then I can try them. Also, we need to get the mask, which I think was in that safe. So we need to get the safe first, which to get the safe, we need to activate the computers. So yeah, we need to go back to, that was it. So we need to go back to the entrance? No, the outpost here. And then we have metal rod. Pipe won't fit, we'll need to flatten it. Ah, and yeah, okay, and that was the machine. Now I remember how this works. And then you make a crowbar. And then, yeah. Funny thing about that. Okay. Do you want me to crush? Yeah. Nico, you'll be fine, you've done this before. Thomas! I am not gonna smash the sun! Yeah, so that's the second way you can get that achievement. And I think that's the only other way. We're not going to try any other ways. I'm just not going to try. Okay, here's a cart. How do we progress with this though? We can't do anything with it. Maybe once we get the robots moving, maybe they can do something for us? I don't know. Do you think I know? I don't know. This bar should open it. Yippee! Solar battery. Bam. Bam bam. Alright. Yeah, once you know what you're supposed to do, it goes really quickly. Wait, how were you supposed to recharge it again? Just what solar? Oh, do you just... Yeah, right. There we go. I kind of just answered the question by just saying it. So then my brain was like, oh yeah, wait, it's a solar battery. Whoops. Okay. Let's see if we're still, the recording is still going. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, damn it, I just shocked Nico again. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, computer time. I see you've made progress in this world, Thomas. But that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. Well, that code no longer exists in this world. I know what this means. Yes, good, start looking. Now I'm going to check my documents folder. Ah, it's a different document now. Also interesting, let me show this to you. This was the original document. And yeah. Here is the new document. I mean, it's much simpler. So 597B44. Okay. Okay, let's go over there. So we cannot fast travel while indoors. I forgot about that. There's probably a reason for that. I do not remember. Probably so you can't fast travel in the tower or something like that. You know, one thing I've also thought about, you know, this is one of those games, like you have I think at the time when this was released, you also had like a lot of RPG Maker games. I'm not sure actually, but I think like because of the nature of this game, you can't really do it. You can't really do something like that. Like, oh, it actually remembers the first code I put in. That's nice. I have a terrible memory, so maybe this isn't... Maybe I've already forgotten. Nope, I got it. I still don't remember seeing one. Okay. I think the first time I said this... I see. What's in the safe? Alright, let's see. Okay, so that doesn't really affect anything. Okay, we've got the glitches again. What is that? It's empty. Yeah, we know what the square particles are. Or like, kind of. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically, like, I think this... I'm not sure, actually. Was this game built from, like, a new engine, like, from the ground up? I'm not sure. Maybe they just used the limitations of their engine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like something like RPG Maker does have like options to show pop-ups, which is, I mean, that's not enough though. Like you still need, I don't know. I don't know much about that era. I should do more research on that. Hello, small person. Yes. Cool. Let's go back. Nope, okay. Well, let's see if anything different has happened here. Probably not. But I'll... Considering this is actually something new, I do want to check it out. Okay. Like, there's definitely something new to be seen there. Why can I not fast travel? This is not indoors. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Anyway, so we have the robots powered now. So now we go back here. Now it will be interesting to see if there's any carts that I can like push or do anything with. I mean, they don't lead anywhere. There's no way I'm going to get to, you know. Or maybe let's... I don't know if this is how it works, but maybe let's just open the journal while we're next to a minecart, and maybe Nico will... Oh, wait. Wait, but Nico has forgotten about it. Oh, it's not glowing anymore. Huh. It was glowing before. Oh, wait a second. Did I need to open the thing while it was glowing? I think I needed to open the thing while it was glowing. The clover. Oh, screw. Damn. Okay. So I think I've missed something already, actually. That's unfortunate, if that's the case. Next time it glows, I hope it glows, next time, then I should definitely check out the clover in the actual thing. I should definitely check that exe. Because that was probably it. Let me check if it actually glows while I'm in the while I'm in that area. Maybe it does. Ah, damn, why did I think of that afterward? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, it's still glowing. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, game. Oh my god, I'm... No, it doesn't do anything. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see what happens when I open the journal. So, just for context, just so you remember what this did. Here is the game. Here is the clover.exe file. So let's open this journal. Okay, let's reopen this. It does not do anything. Nope. I'll try a couple more times. No, okay, yeah, no, it's just not what you're supposed to do, I think. But it's interesting that cart is colored blue. Like, that's the color of the barrens. So maybe each area will have, like, its own thing that's important. I don't know. Yeah. This is definitely an important part. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be glowing. But I do not know the significance of it. I actually have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a second. To no one's surprise, nothing has happened in the game. I mean, it would have surprised me if something did happen. Anyway, let's close this again. I closed the clover file, if you were wondering. Oh wait, there's a clover right here. It's a clover. Wait a sec, do I have to stand here while having this open? Oh my god, no! I'm glad I noticed that. What just happened? I am as confused as you right now. The card just appeared out of nowhere. This minecart just showed up. I wasn't looking though, I was just looking at the journal like you told me. Maybe you should go find that robot lady. I was just taking a closer look at the journal. Then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart though. Which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. Huh. But why didn't it do that before? Then, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why I would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? There is not enough room for the two of us. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I got Thomas, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. I think what you really meant to say was, honestly, he's not a good guide. He's a disembodied voice. How is he going to physically comfort me? No, I could still come with. I would just have to follow along on the rails. Doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. Okay, good. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being. Ah, which you are. Gotcha. Oh my god, I am an organic being. No way. Let's now have a look at the Clover file. Still doesn't do anything. Okay, I am just going to check that way too much. Okay, here we go. Cool. Oh, we can go faster. Okay, new area. This is exciting. Oh, the entity? I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? The author? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Oh, what's wrong? I have a bad feeling about this all of a sudden. Don't know, what do you think? Should we head back? Continue. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like this. What does the... Maybe the author has an opinion on this. Nope, he doesn't. Or wait, maybe he has an opinion in my documents folder. Also no. Okay. This feels like it's repeating. Oh. Okay. Here we are. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. Well, so far we're fine. So where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. Computers? Why? Huh? It's an error. Terminal just reactivated. But the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? It's the entity. The entity communicates through computers, we know this. No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry. I don't feel right about this. Some sort of computer? Oh, I don't feel right. Some sort of small machine? Okay, it's one of those again, so... Oh? Oh, this is the robot! Wait a sec. This is the robot from that prophetic thing that we had. Huh. I recognize the light in your eyes. You're the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Thomas sent me. With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you, even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Oh. Okay. I've just realized I kind of just read what all of that said, but not really, I didn't really take it in, so I'm gonna have to think about that more. Also, interesting. This is not one of those untamed bots that speaks in words that only have capital letters. Because I think that's what, like, it is, mostly. Like, this is, I think, a tamed robot. So this is interesting. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait. I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot? I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here, then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart, but the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Oh, something has begun? Some process? Oh, you're looking at it? Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. I don't know if that's the best idea, because I'm kind of clumsy. But hey, fine. You've passed the first test by showing me the book. The first test. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. This is so cryptic. What is this? Jesus, okay. Yes. You will need to find a way to install the backup. Okay. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Thomas. Oh, yes. Okay. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Okay, so we need to make a backup of this disk, and probably this disk will be relevant throughout the game. We'll probably see like a computer or something, we can make a backup of it, I don't know. That's my hunch right now, and then we come back to this person. Okay. Please. So, bring the disk once you have the backup installed. But where will you be? Will you just be here? I don't know. Residential tracking machine. For reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building. Okay, that's it. Oh. Oh, we can adjust this. That's interesting. Profitbot 0 backup system 1.0. Wait, Profitbot? But Profitbot was the... Wasn't that the bot from like the start of the game? This actually looks very similar to that bot. Maybe this is like an older version because it's 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Oh, we have to adjust them so they are correct with what it actually is. Okay. So dormitory assignments are not up to date. The thing is though, will I be able to go back to this area to do this? Like, I have to go back to the dormitories now, have a look at what they are, and then go back. Or I just check my previous stream VOD and just have a look at what they were. I can also do that. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue? Okay then. Okay, so we need to adjust this. I will have a look at my VOD. I mean, it's just on my computer as well. This is probably not what you're supposed to do, but hey. Let's just do it anyway. Who cares? Wow, this weird looking. Welcome to the infirmary. Scanning. Okay, you could probably hear that. I'm just going to speed through this. It will be interesting if the rooms are actually different. That means I couldn't do this. Okay, where do I equip the gas mask? Oh, here. Okay, let's see. So we have... Alright, so here are the rooms. So we have 113, which doesn't have anything. Okay. So 113 doesn't seem to have anything. This is 118. Oh, and there's a robot. Okay. Let me input that already. So 113 is nothing, which you can actually input. Okay. So robot. I know there was one infirmary. I do not remember where, but there was one infirmary. I mean, you can literally play along with this right now. You can just have a look at my other VOD. I'm currently at 139 in the VOD. I'm at Hey Nico, do a robot voice, which is one of the best dialogue options in the game. Okay, 117. And is there something there? Don't think there is. Yeah, there's nothing in 117. Okay. Let's just try... I mean, it's not going to... Oh, okay! I just did random stuff and it worked. I'll take that. If that means I don't have to look at the rest of the VOD, that's good. I mean, I'm fine with that. Map reconfiguration successful. Let's go. Protobot, yes. Okay, memory disk. Please insert. Alright. Please work. Preparing backup, writing to disk. 26%, 34%, 40%, 100%. Wow, that was cool. Did you eject it safely though? That's the... You have to eject your disks safely. Memory disk, backup. Okay. Well, that was surprisingly quick. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk, rebooting. Spin. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype. Ah, so it is like a version 1.0, okay, yeah. Originally named Protobot, I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot, like that one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the Protobot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. Were you too good? Were you too complicated? That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, so okay, this implies that he is tamed, which I already assumed. He was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. Wait, what? I like the fact that the music cuts out here. Because I literally, wait, before the real world ended? The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. Oh, okay. This is starting to get weird now. Okay, yep. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. Yep. What matters is that you are here now. Thomas has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Nico's not going to get it. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Thomas's name. Then back at the other robot, I even asked Thomas if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. Looks like you're at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Thomas. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories are locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being, you don't even need extra hardware to remember. That's true. I think if we just get key items throughout this game, I mean, basically Nico just has amnesia. But it's amnesia for something that never happened, but that also kind of did happen. So it's basically like he was hit in the head at the end of the game. I mean, he died. I mean, we don't know how he died. Maybe he was hit in the head. And now he's back. And now he's trying to regain the memories of the previous playthrough. Also, I think this music is unique to this part, which is interesting. Just want to mention that. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Oh, was that glass? I did not realize. Alright. Oh my god, he remembers. No, he remembers. Oh yeah, I would have that face too. Oh, no way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If you already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other Protobot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not, the residents do not have that capacity. Yeah. Okay, so Nico is now... I think we can now definitively say that Nico has become a meta-level character in this. We had 3 before, which I've already mentioned. This character, I would also say, because, well, he knows about these repeat playthroughs, so he's definitely related to all this. I don't know if it's a he. I probably shouldn't be assuming that. Also, what about the real-world ending? We never actually got confirmation for what that was. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters, the world's residents. All our past memories are built into the code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Thomas wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist until he initiates the program. Oh, that's yeah. That feels weird. So yeah, okay, I was right about the fact that if I close the game, the world just stops existing for a moment. And like, because the light bulb actually also goes out for Nico. Because it's pitch black. That's what he says. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Still don't know what the real world dying means, but hey. The program? The world machine. And that's the name of the Switch edition! It's all coming together now. Oh my god, a universe simulator that runs on his computer. Oh my god, we are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. Wait. So Nico is real, so Nico can just show up to my door, knock on my door, and just come in. That's not horrifying at all. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Ah, and that's why if Nico leaves, the world just ends. Because it requires Nico to be there. Okay. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which he operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Thomas has to be in constant contact with you. If Thomas ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Thomas know this? Of course. From Thomas's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. This is a really interesting way of putting all this, because this is what I love. To the characters, like to Nico, the way this is being presented, this information, I mean, it's novel, of course, but it's also in a way that it's like understandable for Nico. And then it's like, hey, but for him, this is nothing special. But it's like, Nico can't understand that it's nothing special. That's really interesting. The way in which this is worded is something I need to pay attention to, I think. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like, now that the restriction is nullified. Ah? Okay. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. Well, yeah, so the one-shot aspect of it has been destroyed now. So this is literally just any other video game. But it's not, because the video game knows that I exist. The world knows that I exist. That's what the Steam page of this game says. Oh my god, I'm starting to realize how amazingly well put together this is. Why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why does Thomas never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for him. I just want to go home. Well, I would have told you, Nico, but the dialogue options in the game didn't allow for that. Which sounds like a really stupid excuse, but it's true. So, yeah. And also, how would I explain it? I mean, this character has explained it way better than I could have. So, yeah. But every time Thomas runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why I feel like... Is this why I feel like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? I didn't make this world. Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Thomas, are you supposed to be a kind god? Oh, it appears that we have some confusion here. Yeah, I didn't create the world. Thomas did not build the world, Nico. Oh, Thomas only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. We have to blame the game developers! Screw those people! No, I'm joking. They definitely have fairly limited control of all the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It's also not designed to be in the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. Oh, so it was designed to be something else. Maybe that's actually something about how this game was developed. Maybe that's something. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. He? Is that me or is that the dev? That's probably the dev because I have been referred to as they. So probably the developer never expected a type of signal disruption. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. Square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Now you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he can do. Until now. You managed to find me after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh my god, the author. The author created this world. Oh my god. Is that it? Or is there another being to this? Or is the author the same as the creator? That's the thing. That's the question I'm wondering right now. Guess it has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. Ah, okay. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Yeah, I was about to say. That was not really... no. Knowing everything isn't real. It really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. Which means, if I do end up beating this, I will... That's interesting. If I do end up doing this... Like, if I do end up somehow, you know, getting something, like fixing the world or something, then I will also not be able to play this game anymore. Which, I mean, is fine, because then I've reached, like, this true ending, quote-unquote. That's interesting to think about. I mean, why would I be able to replay the game? That's also a question. Huh? The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. Oh, that's one last shot. That's an interesting affix or suffix or prefix. I think affix to put in there. There might not be enough internal refix. Or no, wait, infix. That's an infix. If you put something in between. There might not be enough internal resources left for Thomas to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now, or the robot. But please be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Shh. Trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Okay. Don't think we need to use this anymore. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no, you weren't supposed to be here. Are you okay in there? I did I could do with the terminals for now and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. I thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. I love how this game's dialogue is still like sprinkling in a bit of humor. It's just... Also goes to show that this robot actually has a personality and is like tamed. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected. Make it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Thomas and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on and I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. Oh. She laughed. If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? That's also something I was wondering. We never had this conversation, remember? Ugh. Okay. That was a lot to take in. I did not expect there to be this much lore so early on in the game. But yeah. Hey, come on, let's go back. Nothing with the computer? Okay, sure. I remember it. What happened in the tower. This is the entity again. What I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though I was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds. Bringing Nico to places they never should have been. That never should have been. the places should have never been. Literally the places. Yeah. It was him, wasn't it? And now, probably the author. And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Thomas. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. I think what is happening here is that the entity, it has this connection with Nico, wants to save Nico. That's why the entity keeps telling us, oh, you don't want to save the world, because they want to save Nico instead. They think Nico is the only thing worth saving here. That they literally say that. But the author, they think, probably because they're the creator also of this game, they know that there's this other thing where Nico can also be saved. But the entity doesn't know that. I think that's what happens. I think this is why the author, or maybe the author is also just misleading us. Maybe the author is the true villain of this game. Who knows? But I think the entity is not trying to be a villain here. I think the entity is just just doesn't know everything that's going on. I think the entity just, yeah. Okay. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Silence. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah! The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No! What are we going to do? Wait. Oh my god. The exit just caved in it. I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. Wait, there's another way out? Yeah, we're not going to... No. We're not going to... What is this computer? Some sort of computer? Nope, we're not going to check further. Okay. Hey, all of us are here. There's an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. Can't be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort it might budge. Maybe. I'm not strong. Not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Okay, I'm glad oh. Jesus, this is stressful. There's so much lore being thrown at us right now. But it's... The thing is though, it feels natural. It doesn't feel like an info dump. There's still questions that are definitely unanswered here. Like, it's not just revealing everything there is. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I think the entity had an existential crisis there. I think if the entity has an existential crisis, there are square particles. I think that's what happened. Not sure. Come on. Show off. Don't think we need to... Okay. One thing actually, and this is not related to anything right now. Let's just have a look at this. Okay, yeah, we did this. Ram Whisper. Oh yeah, this is in the Glen. This is in the Refuge. This is also in the Glen. So I think we've gotten all of the achievements in the Barrens. So that's good to know. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. Okay, we are going. I tried. I really did. But I... Destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold off forever. Oh no. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Shoot. Ugh. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... Oh! You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Get out! Come on. Why are you going so slowly? I would be going much quicker if I were you. No, please don't get the bot. No! What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Ah! This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if I... What if the squares... Hurry! Okay. We don't have... Oh my god. Go! They're both... Please, just go, Nico. Go. Thomas, I don't understand. The world. The Protobot, what it was saying. Is this world really just... Is it? But what is the question? I mean, is it real? I think that's the thing. Oh my god, how do I answer this question? Okay. I don't want to give Nico an existential crisis, but I also feel that he should know the truth. And I've complained about not being able to be honest about this world to Nico, so yeah. You're just saying that. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. Oh, come on, keep going. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Clutch onto it. Hold on to it. Please just keep going. Please, Nico, please. Just keep going. Oh my god. They really found good ways to show Nico's... I mean, this is literally the loneliest that you could be. Literally no one can understand Nico. And I'm powerless. I can't offer physical comfort. That's already something I've said. Nico is literally alone, not just physically, but in thoughts too. And it's... Please don't do this to me, game. Oh, okay. Please, just... Okay. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting the sun... And then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? It just got brought back anyway. You know, we have to consider that this is a child. How... You know, Nico is a very powerful character in all this. Okay, where will this lead us? Here? This was not a place we've ever been. Has this door always been here? Oh wait, how do we go back? Here? Looks like part of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. Ah, this... Oh, okay. And now we'll probably be able to access other things in this area because we know that the vines are safe. And we didn't know that before. We just thought this was a blocked off place. Ah. Oh god. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Yeah, wait. Oh god. There's so many clovers here. The bridge is broken. Okay, the bridge is broken. Yeah. I mean, here we can go to sleep. But I don't know if I want to let Nico sleep in this glitchy world. Then again, maybe I should have had a look at the bed in the first area. Oh well, you know what I'll do? I will continue this, but I'm just going to sleep in this bed. Here. I'm a little tired from walking. Yep, definitely. You can definitely take a nap. I need to process what just happened there. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's reboot. Oh, no dream. That's interesting. I know. Oh well, I suppose there's more work to do. Okay, so that's what happens if you say no. So, going to the beds just saves your game, and it just... You can do it multiple times. It's not like in other places where it's like, oh, we have to hurry, or... You have the freedom to just now actually save the game. I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Please do not approach. This gate is closed until further notice. Okay. Well, we have our answer now. We can't go there. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Oh. And here we are, the Glen, just as we know it. But in a completely different location. Like, this is the ending of the Glen. Oh, squares are just everywhere. Okay. No kidding. I wonder... Yeah, if we just continued like normal, none of this would have happened. If I hadn't noticed that clover, I would have just beaten the game again and I would have never realized anything. Oh, that would have been hilarious. And tragic. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. That still sounds wrong. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute, I remember something about this. Haha, nice. Never knew it'd be so easy. Oh, my foot, ow. Oh, you know the thing? My foot is sleeping right now. This is actually... Oh my god. I'm just gonna move my foot a bit. Oh, okay. I think Nico and I are linked. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is, it's got squares in it. Yes, Saluda, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Huh? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nico! Nico! That's not... No! You weren't supposed to say that. Nothing. Almost let that slip. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico? You also said again. Again. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Nico, you're terrible at this. I retract my earlier statement. You're terrible at hiding this. I mean, again, you're just a kid. I should have expected this. But Oh god. I am, not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Yeah, you just have to say that. You just have to say, I'm the Messiah and I know it. Right? Yeah, yes, of course. Oh, you were saying about the gate? Oh, right. It looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. How about no? What if I don't? There was still another place I hadn't checked out. Here. So, Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. Ugh. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power is the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. Oh god. Do not worry, I am fine. Okay. We still have this gas mask. Just wanted to mention that. I mean, we're never going to use it now. But, yeah, we still have all of these items from the previous area. I'm also thinking, this is really an alternative route that we're taking throughout the game. I think I won't be able to get all of the achievements now. Because if this really is the last run... Oh, squares. Then yeah. I don't know. Actually, let me hold this. I want to see if it starts glowing anywhere. This is a place I've never really understood. Okay. I mean, it's just... Maybe it'll start glowing somewhere. We should hold on to this. But I mean, the game is probably going to tell us if it starts glowing. But, yeah. Man, this is so far what I could have... Beyond what I could have imagined. I thought, oh, this is just gonna be, like, a simple way to replay the game and get, like, either the other ending or, like, both endings at the same time. But no, it's so much deeper than that. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. I actually checked one of the recent stream VODs, and the friend that they're talking about is probably the author, because they also mention a flying machine. So, that's interesting to note. One thing I'm also just going to do, I'm going to make my mic a bit quieter, because I think it's kind of peaking right now. That should be fine. Okay. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Yeah. Oh, there's something over there. Can we get that? Probably not. I'll try. Maybe. No. Okay. No, just no. It's a ball. That's fine. It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Okay, that's the same. Fish. Still fish. Oh, there's another clover there. Oh my god. And the vision. Oh my god, no. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? There's gonna be even more lore. Ugh, Nico. Nico, what's wrong? Look, they're about to faint. You know, in the biz we would call that an absence. When you almost black out. Actually, one of my friends who has epilepsy had that this morning. We're actually going to play Lethal Company this evening, but then we didn't because of that. So that's actually interesting to think about. Anyway, it's not the first time it's happened. Oh, earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. It sounds like a vision, like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Yup, okay. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of their friends' books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Thomas, let's see if there's anything we can... Let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Oh my god, it happened again. Whoa, how did that boat get there? Okay, let's open up the I mean, it's not going to do anything, but let's just open up the thing and see if anything happens. The clover. No, okay, I don't think it's going to be useful. Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. And I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. I've just realized. So, in the mines, yeah, there was that area that we went in. This is this area. And then in the refuge, we had... What was it? There was a vault. And I remember trying to input something there, but the game wouldn't let me. And maybe that's for now. Maybe that's for this playthrough. That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Thomas must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Thomas are with us. Well, if Thomas made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Thomas? Yes. We can leave whenever you're ready. Can we go yet? I mean, there's literally no other option at this point. Yeah. Here we go. Yippee! Just the three of us. It's strange to think that these two will also probably die. I really hope this is not just a repeat of the Barrens, because that was horrifying to see how those two died. I really hope these two get to live. Okay. Okay. The typical green light of the Glen. I'm sorry. Okay, we can only go right. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. Oh, so many clovers. Strange journal is not glowing anymore. It's a gravestone. Gravestone. Okay, let's just see if any of these gravestones are interesting. These gravestone. Okay, so the small ones, the big ones, probably... Yeah, okay. They're just all going to say it's a gravestone. Let's go down here, see if there's anything. Oh, there is someone. It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice finally to meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Ah. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh, that was the message. Okay, I was trying to find a connection. Something. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Also, interesting thing, I like that they specifically say he. Not just because that makes it, you know, that means I can just... I mean, I assumed it was he, which wasn't actually correct. I mean, not necessarily... Like, with the info we had at the time, it wouldn't have been correct to just assume it was he. But now, knowing that it is just, that he is just a he, cool. I mean, yeah. Anyway, turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What? Is a plane? That thing behind you? Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. So it's probably the author because they also had a flying machine. Yeah, I think they're meant to be friends with my father. Ah, and the father is probably the author. In previous iterations of your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. Yep, okay, yeah, no. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Literally 1984. Because in 1984, the party says that they invented airplanes, which was not true at all. Here it is probably true, because the dad, if my theory so far is true, then the dad is the author, and the author is the creator. The creator is the creator of this world, so anything that's in this world, like planes, is going to originate from this person. I think. Also, I'm going to make the music a bit quieter. I'm just looking at OBS. Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating this machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. That's convenient. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. Probably. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Ugh. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said that he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Yeah, about that. Back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and a bunch of squares. He and the robot, Eddie, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Let's go! And I think we can just... Like, the other person, the robot lady, that she's based off the engineer or the scientist from the Refuge. I've already sent this. Maybe we can bring her back too later? Fingers crossed? Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. The big door. What's the big door? Is that the vault door? But first things first, we need to find a way to go into the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Thomas and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. So battery and gears. Sorry, I forgot what parts. Yes, so battery for the engine, for your gears to replace the broken ones. Yes. Oh, we had a battery though, but we used it for the robots. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Screwbar. Ah, but we already have one, so that's probably just if you don't have one that you can get it there. Or maybe it's just coincidental. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. They're literally mourning the loss of their mother right now. You're just being impolite. We don't really use electricity in the Glen? Ah. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. And then gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Ah, that sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's just a weirdo. We actually have an achievement related to him as well. Yeah, so how do we get back? Interesting question. Can we just go back? Is the game just going to allow that? Oh wait, we can just go back. Huh. Okay, so this is different from the Barons then. Barons was very much a one-time thing. Okay, well, let's go to there. If I can't finish the Glen today, then yeah, we'll see. Then I'll just save and just do this another time. Was there anything here? I forgot. Oh yeah, there were also glitches here. Okay, well, we can't visit any of these areas. But wait, how do we get back to the main place if we can't? Oh. Wait. Yeah, that's a problem because the bridge is broken as well. Maybe the bridge will unbreak itself? No, that won't happen, of course. Of course that won't happen. Why would a bridge unbreak itself? The bridge is broken. But how do we get to there then? Where? How? Okay. Because we need to go back to the main area of the Glen, but we can't. Like, everything is blocked off. Is there anything we can use? No. I think we're kind of screwed, actually. I think there was nothing else here, right? This was where he came from with the minecart. Can't go back? Yeah. Can we fast travel? Dang it, would have been nice. Yeah, we only have like access to like a portion of the Glen. Where have I not been? Okay, let's just check every single place, even if I think I've already checked it. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing here, but I mean, this was a dead end anyway. This was like where we saved Alula. Which, by the way, that didn't happen this time, the whole spiel with the glitches. Interesting. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. This is the only place we haven't been. Hello? I have something to... Oh, okay. I have something to ask of you, yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. Ah, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Okay. Oh my god. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I guess it worked. Man, this game is really good at employing silence. I remember I did a composition course, you probably know this. And like, I remember one person said, or like one of the teachers said, like, silence is also a very useful thing. Like how much of it you use. My piece that I'm working on currently deliberately does not have much silence because I don't want you to really think about what's going on. I want you to be flooded with music. But this game is really good at employing silence when it's needed. And that is something that not a lot of other games do. Wow, we just walk over the bridge like nothing happened. Okay. Well, now we're in the main area of the Glen. So let's try to get some achievements, I guess, while we're here. I don't know if the game will allow us to. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village of IQEs should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking after us, isn't she? Yeah. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, I find it kind of funny that this is such a, you know, moving story, and right now I'm just worried about achievements. Kind of not what I'm supposed to be worried about right now, but hey. The lag fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Cool. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. That's totally not a horror element in a lot of stories. And this story, I think it's safe to say that OneShot is psychological horror at this point. So I am not okay with this. Anyway, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Ah. Really? You can save the world if you just give away one of your favorite things. It's a sacrifice that you have to make. I had to make a sacrifice too, you know? And I had to make a sacrifice of a person, but that person is now back. So really, you shouldn't be complaining. Okay, anyway. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you. A wind-up music box. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the Glen said hi. Also ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Ugh. Are you okay? I want to go back home. What a day. Oh, we're not going to be able to herd rams anymore for the achievement. Which actually means we also can't get the extreme bartering achievement. Okay, let me explain. If you do the ram minigame first try, you get an achievement. I did not do a first try. If you then trade that to this guy, and you reject the first offer of a, I don't know, fabric dye it was, then the second time you get something different. And that's useful for an achievement where you do extreme bartering, where you try to trade everything with this guy. But also it's useful for an achievement later. So actually we are locked out of 3 achievements right now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we can trade anything right now. Can you trade this? I mean, yeah, no. No. Okay, so we just can't get those anymore. That's fine. I mean, not too worried about that. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squares are bad news, man. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed the whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. Looks like the Glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Faster than ever. That implies a sense of ever, which implies a sense of reference. So you're probably an NPC that's programmed to think that it will not deteriorate that fast, but then it did. So you're like, oh, it's deteriorating faster than I expected, as being an NPC. Yes. Okay, one more rocket mattress. Okay, yeah, this is just the same. Fish stew. Where could we get a battery from? Where was that again? I forgot. Oh, robots in the research facility. That was it. I remember now. Okay, they still make a horrible sound? Nothing's biting. Well, I think we got everything we needed here. Actually, if I had done a normal playthrough of this the second time, I would have been able to get every achievement probably. But hey, it doesn't really matter. I mean, achievements are like literally the least important thing in a video game. But still, just wanted to say that. Okay, we can go over here. Oh, there's nothing here. Bridge to nowhere. That's, I think, a Crash Bandicoot level. A really hard one at that. Okay. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to confront the robots with any of this. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Period. Never mind. I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was, Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No? Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Okay. Do you know where I could, yeah? Have you checked the power room? Oh, we're just going to rip all of these robots of power. Cool. Anomalies are increasing. Yup, can't go over here. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can... Yeah, it's kind of an emergency. I do not know what it is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Alright, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we? Yep, we did. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Thomas and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. I guess we have no choice. That feels weird. We depowered it. Yeah, I mean, there was no other option. Robot without power. Robot without power. Robot without power. Well, we have what we need. Let's just go back. How do we go back? Oh, fines. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Clearly, you know, playing this game for an extended period of time has gotten to me. Wow, because I'm just not remembering where to go. Okay, I think we can keep going. I think we're fine. I think I can handle what comes next. Actually, I don't want to go through all of that again. Let's just fast travel back to the graveyard. Just about down here, so let us know when you want to go back to the ruins. Okay. Did you find any, what were you looking for again? Gears? Gears. Did you find any of those? No, but I found this music box though. Ooh. Okay. Do you see anything else? Yep. Okay. Cool. Actually, one question I've been thinking about now, which Nico has also just asked. How did the Protobot 1.0 even know about any of this? Like, how did he know what an NPC was? Like, how did he know? Like, because those two characters were definitely NPCs. Anyway, sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Oh yeah, no, wait. I have them. No. Just give it. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah, it was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Ah, we can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears, but please what... Yeah, okay. Yep. Should have gears in it. I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? The author is the OG horror author. He's an author of multiple things. My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. Oh, wait a second. I've just realized I am an idiot. Calamus and Alula's father was the one with the flying machine, I think. Or no, was it the father of a friend or just their father? I don't remember. Anyway, one of these people's fathers is the inventor of the flying machine and is the author. I don't know, I'm bad at family trees, I'm sorry. My brain cannot comprehend them for some reason. I can't visualize them in my head, even though they're literally the most visualizable thing ever. Anyway, I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world, despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? No. I mean, Nico probably wants company at this point. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? Dr. Silverpoint? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh! It's the fox that told us to return to this world. Oh! Oh! Okay. I remember I said there's a fox and she said you must return if you can. And I thought return meant like, because at the end of the game I was saying like, oh, we have like return to sun or return home, but either way we have return. So like, it just didn't make any sense. But now it does. Like, she was asking us to return to this world because she's also a meta level character in all this. Also, I do have to admit, I looked at the wiki for like the achievements, and I also saw that the fox is called Rue. That's all I know. I literally... I mean, I had a look at some other things, but I didn't understand them. And I don't remember any of it, so just want to make that clear. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? Exactly, okay, Rue. The memories are still really blurry though. I see. It's just hard, you know. Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with... And I just kind of forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. Wait, does Cedric know that? And then I remember... Oh yeah, wait, no, Cedric designed Proto. He definitely knows that. Then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? This was the question I've been asking. How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I really like that the game is like... It's basically just a lore dump, but it's across 3 different characters. I assume Rue will also have some lore dump in the Refuge. But like, Cedric is like the lore dump person here, probably. I mean, he hasn't said anything, but that's like my prediction of what's going to happen. And definitely like in the Barons, the Protobot was definitely like the lore dumper. So I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. Okay, so we're not going to know about this. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion, we cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The one last shot. Okay, so it is this person's father that is the author. Just wanted to... Okay, so now I know for sure. I will not forget. My puny little family tree incomprehending brain will not forget. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but the patch... The patch... That's a video game term. Is this like they made a bug fix and they added more bugs? That sounds like a typical game designer to me. You try to fix something and it just makes it worse. They're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully it gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. This sounds a lot like snapshots and beta versions that are not recommended, but they are the latest version. But you always have like a stable version too. Like if you go on a website, you want to download a program, you have like latest version and recommended stable version. So yeah, I think we are now in a stable version, but it's also the latest version. What do you know? You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? Because he is God. God built himself. That's not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Okay, never mind. My theory is not going anywhere. Probably the game developers created this character in the game that is God, that created the world. Oh, this is going to be confusing. Okay, so the game developers created the character that created the world. The world has characters, and then Nico is just apart from the real world, which is also a world inside this world, or not? No way, no, it's not. It's a world outside this world, but also not the real world, and... Yeah, no, I can't... Let's just not concern ourselves with it for now. With, Alright. Did Prototype ever told you about the old world? Silence? Want to say this again? He did say something about being built to greet the messiah of the old world. I was too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it. I know of it, at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Protobot, a prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. So he made a simulation? In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Huh. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years? But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The world machine? Yes, okay. A large detailed facsimile, so something that looks similar like the old world, generated from a pool of memories corrected from everyone he knew. That is a daunting task. You basically have to recreate the world. Wow. Okay. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure and into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently, and we need a real person from the other real world to run. That's what the Protobot said, I think. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Yep. Aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but he did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. But where is it floating then? Code is not... How does code float? Ugh. There's something about this that doesn't feel right, but I can't put my finger on why. Like, the code was made in the old world. If the old world gets destroyed, the code is destroyed, right? Are you saying that it can escape from the old world, end up in this world when I'm running it on my machine right now? Is that it? Thomas? Yep. The operator, Thomas, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. Oh, so I'm the human operator, so it's not Nico. Oh, so Nico is not... Because I thought... What I was thinking is, like, if you have a human operator, they need to be there all the time, and... Like, if they need to be there all the time, and if they're not there, then, well, yeah, the world just isn't there. But I thought Nico was it. No, I'm the one running the game. I'm the one running the code. So yeah, that actually makes more sense. So that actually gives some hope for Nico being able to escape this world. Because they're not tied to the world. I am tied to the world in the sense that I control when it turns off and on. Nico is not. I mean, he's tied to me, but that's it. I was the living person you needed to borrow? No? That would be you. Wait, so no, wait, it is. Huh, but why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. Okay, so I'm a bit confused right now. So I'm operating it, but Nico is the living person that Okay, so... Wait, Nico is screwed then? No way, Nico is just screwed, I think. We can't... Because Nico is tied to the world. Shit. I don't want to swear, but that one just... Oh my god, no. But that can't be it, right? This isn't going to be like, oh, well, hey, you have this game and you can do it again, but the ending, it will still be terrible. Like, no, there has to be a happy ending, come on. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? Nico! How do you not know how that works? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. This is like the old, I think, Wright brothers? I think it's the Wright brothers who made the first planes. So it's this type of plane. It's not like a commercial airplane. Which, by the way, the first time I went on an airplane was this year. Was in April, end of March, start of April. I went to Rome for a school trip. And it was really exhilarating, actually. I was really worried at first about, you know, being in the plane. I also heard, like, you know, you often have stuff with your ears with, like, the pressure difference, and I was really worried about that, but actually, it's not that bad. I usually have a lot of problems with my ears. I know this is TMI, too much information, but I just wanted to say this. But yeah, I usually have problems with that, but now I didn't. Or then I didn't. And on the way back, I had earplugs in, and I was listening, or no, earbuds, and I was listening to YouTube videos. Then I did have problems with my ears, but that's just, I mean, that's just because I had that in. So I'm glad that didn't go terribly. Anyway, that was completely unrelated to the game, but sometimes you just need to step back from the game into the real world, realize that this is still just a game. So yeah. Anyway, well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. That's kind of funny that I was just talking about panicking, and then he says, try not to panic. It takes a few minutes. It's... How did the characters know what I'm going... like, how did the characters know what I'm thinking without... I mean, I know this is just a coincidence, but still, it just feels... Oh, man. Like, literally, I thought I'm going to say something completely unrelated to the game, and then the game just talks about it. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, Columbus and Alula. You mean there's two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Oh no. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares, you'll be safer there. What, who's to say that will actually be the case? You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah, alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. I mean, there's literally nothing else to do. So, let's go. I see red, so we're already in the city. I see a yellow dot, that's probably the light bulb. Oh man, I love these visuals. Nico's just being so excited. With like 1 pixel of tooth. Yeah. You know, they're just a child, you know? Sometimes you just have to realize that they're just a child. Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I will admit, once I actually got on that plane and we rose up, that was really cool. And especially the second time, you know, when we went to, also the landing was really cool, but the second time when we went back from Rome to Belgium, I was sitting near the window, and it was really cool to just see it. I mean, it literally just goes, like, horizontal for a bit, and then it literally just angles upward. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything else, but, like, actually seeing it and actually feeling it, it's such a cool feeling. And it's something, like... That's real. That's something you should be, like, grateful for. Like, those little things in your life, sometimes. I mean, that was not a little thing, but... You know what I mean. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Yeah, I'll never be able to experience that for the first time again. But I can hold on to that. Hey, Thomas. That was really fun. Did you have fun, too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but... You got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying? Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the warp machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. Yeah, the father definitely made a good world. They definitely did a good job of creating this world machine. People like you. And Prototype, even if it's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Yeah, the exit to the Barrens was a lot more barren than this, so I'm glad it's positive now. The music is also really positive. Just really hopeful. Yeah. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. I really hope they're okay, yeah. These two have been waiting. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? Yep, that's true. You should attend to that. Got it. Alright, let me just... No. 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 Oh, they're dead. They're just gonna die on that island. And Cedric is never going to be able to come back for them. Oh no. No, 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 no. Well, there goes the hopeful thing I was talking about. Man, this game really knows how to give you emotional whiplash. Calamus, Halula. We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk, alright? Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it are also targeted. The squares don't target anyone, do they? Or maybe they do? I don't know. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. Okay, wait. So, yes, so go down, get Rue. Okay. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Oh, well, they're gone. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Thomas. Let's do our best. I haven't had a lot to say here. I don't think it's safe to use this again. I mean, Nico, you won't be able to fly this plane anyway, so... Yeah. We're now in a different part of the refuge. More of these squares. Please don't approach. Oh, is this the entrance to... I think this was the entrance to the refuge, to the right here. I should also say something here. There's an achievement where... You know when I entered the refuge and I couldn't go through here because there was what was it? This bot said I needed a sacred kernel. Well, if I had been better at English, then I would have known that a kernel is actually just corn, and I would have gotten a bit of corn to here. And there's a garden here apparently, probably if you go up. Now, I did not do that, which meant I missed an important step in a side quest, which was one of the achievements. And I did everything else in that side quest as far as I know. You need a tube of water, you need to put a pill in that. So I did everything else I needed to do for that side quest, but I didn't know that a kernel was corn. And that's the reason why I didn't do that. That's really unfortunate, but hey. Come on. Okay, this is the same person. Yeah, the elevator guy. Okay, well, we're not going in here. Ah, I think we should talk to the guy first. Let's just try. Okay, I know. Oh, you NPC. Come on, come on. Now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa, you're you. I skipped past that, but it said the elevator is missing a button, right? And then how did you know? Wink at the camera. Thomas and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and I can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West apartments. The square staff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments? Yeah, I was wondering about that. We're not going to be able to get them. The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. New puzzles! Let's go! Ugh. Oh! Holy fudge! Looks like Thomas and I will not need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Parachute. Let me know if you need any help. Probably this. Probably the strange journal again. Okay. I know there's one part we skipped over, but I'm just gonna do everything else first. Ah. Oh! Hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Oh no, not the penguin. Oh, is that penguin?
Hello.
Yep. And it's the lady who says nothing. Same as usual, huh? Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I going to go? Okay, you're not one of those demon sheep. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick up us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. That's a beautiful syllogism. Which is, if you don't know, that's like a type of deduction that you do. Like a type of argumentation, where you say like, I have two things that are given, therefore I conclude a third thing. Hey, you didn't expect to be learning things, huh? I'm going to explain this badly, but you can just look it up if it doesn't make any sense. So you have your first premise was just something that's given. Let's just say apples are green. Okay, cool. They're not always green, but hey, let's just assume that's true for now. Second premise, this is an apple. Like, here's an object, this is an apple. Therefore, this object is green. That's a really simple one. The one that the robot gave was a little bit more involved, but you can see how it works, right? So if you have like problems in the givens, like you say apples are blue or something, then you'll reach a wrong conclusion too. So that's something interesting. It's often used in like logical deductions. Hey. Hi. Isn't me or is it really cold outside? You know, not if you've mentioned it. It is really chilly this time around, Thomas. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Also, good thing that you thought that and that you didn't say that. But nice. I mean, Nico has always been dressed for the occasion. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plans behind. Not the cactus! Oh man, I wanted to click on that cactus 100 times. That was an achievement. No, I'm joking. That's not an achievement. Imagine if it was, though. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Well, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Wow, the word spreads fast. Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's probably dead. Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was losing up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect anyone. It's really a shame that the Glen is starting to erode so fast now. Soon the world won't have much room for plants left. Besides from black clovers, I mean. Yeah, black clovers just seem to be everywhere. Which is probably not, you know, coincidental. Scarves are great. If I have my stuff back, I'd knit one for everyone here. I don't know what I'm going to do without model CWT 2nd gen unit 4E. Very specific. Squares are bad. Well, I like that you're just saying the conclusion now. Badissy's looking pretty bummed about this too. There, girl. Okay, these have always been the same. Yep.
Hello.
Now's not really the time to talk to penguins, Thomas. At least people won't starve here. The perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? We ate pancakes here. I remember that. Anyway, not much we can do there. So maybe it is best that I actually went up here first, or down here first. You know what I noticed? Like when you go through the loading screen transitions, or like this screen transitions into another room, you can see that little bit of light on the left side. I'm pointing to it. Wow, I'm such an idiot. I'm here. So you can see the little bit of light. Wait, can you see my cursor? I don't know if you can. The little bit of light on the left side here, like that yellow light, you can see that, which is a nice touch actually. Like you can't see Nico, but you can also see the luminous eyes. I might actually end here, because this has been a lot so far. Next time I will definitely try to finish this. I don't know how much more is left, but I'll try to finish it. Let's go over here first actually. What's in here? Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. The big clock. Good evening, please leave me. We are running out of time. You were the one that said I needed to use my time. Who took my stapler? Oh my god, I love this. This was a puzzle with a stapler, and they said you can't take it, but you can take as much from it as you want. And I love that that's just the thing. Some kind of computer. Communications with the surface has been lost. I am unable to do anything. Okay. Well, I'll just check out the areas first, and then we can move on. Hey, we haven't talked to the entity in a long time, and we won't because the screen is off. Oh, this was a timer. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Let me check my documents folder. Oh wait, there's nothing here. Maybe the clover? No, the clover also does nothing. Maybe it's just... Oh, maybe it's just the word solstice again. Oh, solstice... Man, I can type. Nice. Did that do it? Yeah, okay. I heard the sound of something, so I thought that was it, but... Okay. We're not leaving anytime soon, I don't think. Okay, maybe I should leave this for next time. I am really getting tired. You know, you've had your little sneak peek. Let's just go back. I need to take a break. I will come back to this very soon. I mean, if you see this video, probably all of the parts will be uploaded already, because I'm planning on uploading OneShot Part 3, you know, the final one, quote unquote, at the same time as everything else. So yeah, if you're watching this, the next part will already be there, but I still have to do it, of course. So right now it's a Sunday, so I'll probably do that like in a couple of days. But I need rest. Okay, thank you, Nico. I'm glad that you're also a little tired from walking. I am more than a little tired from speaking and thinking about the game. I've been going for nearly 3 hours. Okay, anyway. Whew, okay. So, I thought this was literally just going to be a repeat playthrough, and it would have been had I not found that clover, and that clover changed everything. The strange journal changed everything. Actually, let me just show my display so you just have something more interesting to look at. Yeah, the clover changed everything. I also just want to acknowledge that this recording that I'm doing right now, it wouldn't have happened today if it weren't for the fact that my friend had like an absence this morning, which I talked about. Like, that wouldn't have happened. I would have had to prolong this to another day. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will keep going with me on this journey. If you for some reason have not played OneShot yet and you want to, please just do it already. Get the achievements, get whatever ending you want. Do this part. Do everything that I've not shown you yet. Please just play this game already. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably already have played this game or you don't care, which I can respect. But just for the like off chance that you're still thinking about it, just do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. But yeah, I will probably have a couple of sleepless nights about this game, thinking about this game. But yeah, I hope you have value out of this. I hope you enjoyed watching me trying to piece together the story of this game, because there's definitely a lot more to this than I expected. You know, I basically had my review already written out, and I thought, you know what, this repeat playthrough thing, it'll be like something extra, like about how the world is like not real or something. I don't know. Something, you know, short. But no, it's an entirely different game now. It really is. And that's also the way I'm actually going to structure my review, is like each layer of this game is like a completely different game. First you think it's an RPG, then you see, oh, it's a meta level RPG, then you see it's one shot, you have permanent consequences, and now it's not even one shot anymore, it's one last shot. It is the world machine. It is so much, and it's just insane. But anyway, I've been rambling for too long, so I hope you have a nice day, and yeah, keep being mad lads.